And now we're recording, aren't we?
Love that.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're bloody recorded.
Yeah. You're in a very, is chirpy a word? What's chirpy?
Chirpy's a word, yeah.
You're in a very happy mood, it seems.
Yeah, I've been taking my vitamins.
Oh, is that why?
I don't know if that's why. I often taking vitamins. I don't
Like the ones
I
I've
doubt
got?
that's why.
The little gummy multivitamins?
No, not multivitamins. I've been taking vitamin B, vitamin Bs and some vitamin Ds.
Any flavour to them, or is there just little tablets? Because my gummy ones are nice, man. I like a little treat for me in the morning.
Vitamin D ones, no flavour. The vitamin B
your
ones...
missus gets enough vitamin D.
Vitamin D.
No, she's goes for lots of walks and stuff.
Out in the sunlight a lot.
Yeah.
She's getting piped regularly. The vitamin B ones, they do have a taste, and it is horrid.
Why don't you just get the multivitamins like me? I don't know if I get enough of everything in them.
You know what it tastes like? It tastes like, you know when you eat like a Sunday dinner, like a roast dinner?
Yeah,
and then like
it doesn't taste like that.
a few hours later, you've got like the taste of like the gravy and the meat in your mouth.
Right, okay.
But it's like dried and horrible.
Yeah.
It tastes like that.
Very specific flavour.
Yeah, I am meant to have vitamin D. Last time I had a blood test, they said I was low on vitamin D.
Oh, right.
So I do need to take that. With vitamin B, I don't think there was anything with that.
I might get myself a blood test.
Get yourself a blood test,
I wish I could have like a blood test every day.
I mean,
like,
I guess you could if you do it privately.
You know what I mean? Maybe every day would be excessive, but like
probably will be a bit excessive.
Weekly, just any deviation, I'm like, I'll get on top of that shit.
Yeah, I need to go back.
I must be lacking in something.
Because of my thyroid.
Yeah. Yeah, your thyroid. That meant you got caught lacking, didn't you?
Yeah, my thyroid got caught lacking still, fam.
You got lacking at your last. Did your thyroid? Have you actually got a thyroid?
No. So what happened was, I had a blood test initially. I don't even remember why I had a blood test. I think because
lumpy arms, wasn't it? Episode 40.
It was actually not related to the lumpy arm. I just said that was fat. I think we did resolve that at a later date.
Any fans of the lumpy arm episode?
Good episode.
Mentioned that he had lumps on his arm that he hadn't checked out for months, probably almost a year.
Turns out it was nothing. So if you have got lumps over your body, just ignore them.
Do check them. Do get them checked out.
Probably just ignore them. Probably nothing.
It's better to be wrong and embarrassed than dead.
I remember when I was like throwing up all the time.
Oh yeah, we discussed that in the podcast. I don't know. It was during our many breaks. Joe was throwing up 3 times a week. Would you say? Is that
that's probably like
I've never known anything.
Maybe a conservative estimate.
I haven't thrown up in a couple of years. Probably like my throw up is probably once every 2.5 years. I'd say you were that times. You were throwing up like 400 times more than me.
Yeah, I was throwing up a hell of a lot.
My maths is right.
A hell of a lot. And I think it was like stress with work and that. I think I just hated my job and I needed to. So I did take a break. I took a week break just before Christmas.
Yeah. Week as in 7 days, or it wasn't effective. Yeah, Scrubs is good.
I've never watched Scrubs.
No, you have.
Well, no, I've never watched it properly. I'm sure, like as a kid, I've flicked over to E4 and seen Dirk or whatever his name is. What's his name? Turk, yeah. Yeah, Turk. And
I'm not like a super fan, but it amazes me that Scrubs could bypass them.
I don't think I've ever liked... It
was on all the time on
I've never
E4
watched
and
a whole
Channel 4,
episode.
Wow.
Yeah, well, it wasn't all the time. I just never...
To be fair, same with me with Friends. I just buy.
That's because I didn't like Friends either.
But that's because I didn't like it. Maybe it's because you didn't like Scrubs.
That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine to not like things that everyone else considers good.
Yeah, so I need to book in a blood test.
It's fine to like things that everyone else considers bad. So thank you, viewers and listeners of the show.
Supermarket Ken.
Supermarket Ken. We need to address Supermarket Ken, our super fan soon. But did we get to the end of this story?
Yeah, basically, I struggled to book it in because I'm working like in the morning. So like, unless I book it in just before I leave for work.
Yeah.
Could happen.
Yeah, Rachel. How long's that been off?
I think it's just gone off just now.
Right, we're going again.
Right, the vitamin D's worn off now. I'm not in a good mood anymore. I'm absolutely fuming.
Our system...
Sorry, man. I feel so bad, man, honestly.
Our sound system went down. A very expensive sound system. I spent £500 on it. Keeps turning off and on a little bit. So if you are on the Patreon listening to the unedited episode, that wasn't an edit. That was a failure in recording.
Yeah.
So you didn't miss any live and uncut.
What? And we're livid about it, aren't we?
So our Supermarket Ken.
Yeah, we were going to confront.
Oh, well, not confront. It doesn't have to be antagonistic.
And intimidate.
I didn't respond to him at the time. He put a comment on last week's show because we didn't call him out. I'm sure we
said he was a super fan.
We said he was a super fan.
We said we'd keep shouting him out until someone rivaled his fandom.
Yeah. Which has not happened so far.
No.
Nothing to do with the quality of the show. And he said, a bit of orange show there. He said, no one fucking rivals my fandom. I'm not from Portugal, man. I'm from Newcastle. Just because previously he'd mentioned he lives in Portugal. I just live in Portugal. I'm Supermarket Ken. He's called Supermarket Ken on Instagram. I'm Supermarket Ken because I love the supermarket. Look at my content to learn about your fans. My content is just as good as yours, if not 100 times better.
See that? I don't like that.
Firstly,
mine is just as good as yours, if not 100 times better.
That's quite a leap. Yeah, it might be on a similar level or 100 times better. There's not much in between.
If it was like 2 times better, fair enough. That is a good range.
Or like 1.1 times better. That'd still be 10% better.
Yeah.
Are you going to be checking out his content?
No.
No, absolutely not.
No, Supermarket Ken, I won't
be. Sorry, man. I feel so bad, man, honestly.
And he put, to be honest, I wouldn't classify myself. I wouldn't. Okay, I think he's maybe done a double negative. He didn't need to. I'm not sure. I'll read it as it's written. To be honest, I wouldn't classify myself as more of a supporter than fan. Allow me to explain. I've been doing unpopular content with passion for years.
Unpopular.
So that's how he relates to us, is what he's saying.
100 times more.
And like
unpopular.
and comment are the currency, and you lads are making good stuff, so I'm giving you all the currency you need. I'm a supporter more than a fan. So you're getting 2 comments out of me for this. People charge money for comments. I'm giving them for absolutely 3. Appreciate it. Appreciate
Supermarket Ken, if you're listening now, we would appreciate actual currency.
Yeah.
Sort of like Great British pounds, ideally. I think Patreon, you can pay whatever currency you're in, and it will convert it for us.
You pay dingo dollars. You know?
I think you can pay dingo dollars, but you do have to answer a question.
Yeah. It's basically a 50-50 question. Was your 1-year anniversary with you?
Yeah,
on Squeeze.
Good Friday.
Yeah. Wasn't Good Friday last year, though, was it? 'Cause it moves around. Or was it?
Yeah, it moves around. I think last year it was the first day.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
it was nearly Good Thursday.
It wasn't Monday. Was it Monday Thursday? When I was a kid, did you used to think that was Monday Thursday? I'm like, well confused. Maybe it's because it's like, it feels like a Monday. I don't know. Maundy. What does Maundy mean?
Maundy is like...
You don't know, do you? I don't know why you went to bullshit.
I thought...
Have you ever opened up Safari on your phone and it's still got a porn tab open and you've been in public?
Yeah, I forget.
Yeah. Oh, shit, man. Yeah.
Do you have to be a kid to do a Make-A-Wish thing?
I was just thinking that. It seems like
I've never seen like an adult meeting John Cena or whatever.
Yeah. Was that what you do, meet John Cena?
Yeah, I meet John Cena and the Dolphins.
Would you go to the Playboy Mansion? Do you remember there being a video game called about the Playboy Mansion?
No.
I had it. Well, I think my brother had his mate round once, and he brought around the Playboy Mansion game, and then we were all in like the first house we lived in. There was like a loft that was like a bedroom as well, and we were up there playing it, and we're giggling because there's titties and stuff like that.
Telly.
But like, you know, video game boobies, and the graphics were probably bad looking back.
Yeah.
And we were scared that my dad would come up, God rest his soul, and see us playing. And then he did come up one point, and as he opened the door, I turned off the telly. And they all, like, once he left, they all shouted at me loads because that makes it way more suspicious to go.
So what did your dad say when he saw you go?
I can't remember what he said. I think my brother
just thought you were watching bag.
My brother just pretended. They just turned it back on because obviously what they do was just put the pause menu on because you can't tell what you're playing when the pause menu's on, like, necessarily. Were you a big gamer boy? Were you an online headset boy?
No, I would occasionally play on like Call of Duty.
I was hugely with my friends,
addicted, but I wouldn't really play online like outside of with my friends, and it was only for Call of Duty really.
But then when you play with your friends against like people online, Yeah, I did that a lot, but my friends would play all the time. So I'd always be playing with my friends mostly, but they'd always be online. So
yeah, I didn't pay much. I think
we had obviously one Xbox and my little brother Danny.
Yeah,
we had to have days on it because we would both want to go on it after school till we go to sleep.
See, we sort of had that, but there was no rules. Me and my little brother, like it was a shared Xbox.
I think because it became there wasn't rules at one point and there was too many fights. It had to be like, okay, you have it Monday, he has it Tuesday, you have it Wednesday. I got property. I turned into a little fat boy as well when I was sort of year 7, year 8. Jamie, pull up a photo of me. Yeah, and everyone says, "Oh, I used to be fat," and that. Not mostly family members rather than
a lot of people say it
rather than school kids. But I went to France in year 8.
Yeah, ate the Eiffel Tower.
No, and then I don't know what happened, but then my mum was like, "You turned skinny after that trip." It might, you know what it probably was? I was going, because I had a middle school system, so I was in year 8.
Yeah.
And, maybe I was burning out with the games anyway by this point. Because when I was in high school, I sort of stopped playing games that much, apart from maybe FIFA. But yeah, high school started in year 9. I thought, I want to be fit as fuck for high school. I've got a chance. There's going to be new people there. I'm going to be smashing puss all over the shop.
Yeah, how'd that go for you?
Do not smash any puss over any shops. I didn't make a shop because I sold sweets.
Yeah.
So I got the shop bit.
Yeah, you were like, right, what I need first is the shop. And then I can be smashing puss all over it. Yeah. Build it and they will come.
But I was a big gamer boy. Gears of War, Call of Duty. Yeah. Bad looking back at it, really.
I wasn't really a big Gears of War fan. I didn't really like the third person shooter.
I like the chainsaw though. You could chainsaw people.
Yeah, the chainsaw
and the shotgun.
Good.
The trick where you'd smash them like that and shoot them with a shotgun.
Yeah,
good
you
times,
did love
man.
that sort of stuff.
Yeah, Call of Duty. I was a big Halo boy as well. Halo before Call of Duty actually. At one point,
I was Halo, not online. I was Halo sort of co-op.
Yeah,
in the house, co-op missions.
Campaign.
Yeah, and I did like driving the little warthogs and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
that's always fun.
Good fun.
Yeah. Speaking of warthogs, back to your youth, you big fat fuck.
You got one wish. What is it?
Not to be dying. Yeah. I'll have an ice cream van.
An ice cream van.
Yeah.
Do you have to operate and sell from, or that?
Yeah.
Why?
I just want an ice cream van until I die. I'll drive it around.
You want a new, quite stressful career that's probably doesn't earn that much money.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm dying, does it?
Yeah.
What money do I need, really? I just want like unlimited access to ice cream.
It's a bit of a pedo thing, what you just said.
How's it a pedo thing?
So you're going around.
I'm not saying I want to fuck a kid.
Why do you want to work? Why do you want to sell the ice cream?
I don't know. I just think it'd be fun having an ice cream van.
No, but who's going to buy it?
I'm maybe not even selling it.
Obviously you're not a pedo.
Maybe I'm just going out on a hot day to a park and going, who wants a fucking ice cream? It's free.
Yeah. So you want like unlimited access to that. But do you not want someone else to work it? Like, when you're giving it all out, do you not want someone else to be doing all that? Or do you want to be the person giving the fucking feasts and the...
I don't think I want to be, like, handing them out, but I'd quite like to be on the machine pouring them Mr. Whippy and driving the van.
What would you get from an ice cream van, just in general? What's your go-to?
Normally just a 99. I would sometimes get the twin one.
Yeah.
Is that a standard 99? Or is a 99 just a single?
I would assume a 99's a single.
Yeah. I'll normally get the twin one.
See, I was always a lollipop or not a lollipop, ice lolly or... basically, we had one back from school. I can never afford a Magnum, really.
Yeah,
but a Feast.
Magnums are expensive.
Feast was 80p, and that's like a cheap Magnum in a way. You know the Feast?
Yeah.
It's got like the hard chocolate in the middle.
Yeah. So
I'd often get a Feast.
I was a big fan
I'd have an ice cream occasionally.
You ever have caramel choo-choo ice cream?
No.
Nah, I didn't. Nah. I was a big fan. It's just like ice cream with little like caramel bites in the sort of like mini like Rolos in them.
Yeah.
Well, nice. I used to love them. And I'd get just like chocolate sauce on it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't really get sprinkles.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So that's the story.
Yeah. So you'd run an ice cream van.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'd do, mate.
What?
Fucking watch some porn being made, I would.
Why is that any better? How is mine like a bit of a pedo answer, but yours is okay?
Because mine's fully consenting adults.
But you didn't specify that.
I mean,
you'd be a fluffer, wouldn't you?
Is that what, do you get the knobs hard?
Yeah. You have to keep them hard in between takes.
Yeah, I'd happily
You'd just be sat there as you make a wish kid doing that.
Yeah. Do people actually do that? Why aren't they keeping themselves hard?
I think they probably did.
Yeah.
I think now it's just a lot of medication and
yeah.
Whatnot.
You ever taken any penis medication?
Yeah, once.
Oh yeah, did it work?
No, I was as a kid.
What?
No, as like a teenager, as like
just to masturbate.
A 15-year-old. No.
Oh wow,
I was in school. I was in school.
Joe got laid at 15.
No, I didn't get laid. It was just
he's been living a lie.
It was just Viagra.
Yeah, why were you taking it at school?
Just because I was a very gullible kid. Someone told me it was an energy pill, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm tired. I'll have one."
Yeah,
and then they told me it was Viagra.
Did you get a big stonk on?
No.
Oh right.
I think for multiple reasons. One, I was very nervous about it because like they told me after. But it was Viagra.
They should have told you once you had a big stonking boner.
Oh, shit, I'm gonna get a fucking boner. See, I think if they hadn't told me, I think it might have worked. But also, like Viagra, like
getting a boner at
the
school.
chances of it working is not that high.
I always had a boner at school anyway.
Yeah, no, I would as well. But if I got like a permanent rock on that won't go for 4 hours,
it's a difficult thing as a young man, like having a boner at school and you can't stand up to go to your next lesson. You have to call you back.
It's even more difficult thing as an old man.
I mean, it's not good.
No, it is tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
did you ever
especially when you like in the last couple of minutes,
right? And then the boner like poked through the hole, and you didn't realise for like 2 seconds.
No, I've never had that.
I still don't know to this day whether anyone actually ever saw it. Just under the table. But.
Yeah, it's go. Yeah, it is tough for the last couple of minutes when you feel one coming.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm going to have to stand up in a minute.
Yeah.
What would be your tactic to try to get rid of it?
I've had that as an adult. I've not told you about with Alberto when I had that.
No, I don't think so.
Alberto was our flatmate at uni, Italian guy, was an Italian exchange student doing a master's or whatever. Not exchange, international student. Someone didn't go the other way. I forgot what the word was for it. It's almost right.
Yeah, it's close enough. It's just funny. You said exchange.
Yeah. He was studying classics or something like that, and great guy. He'd always he'd speak in a sort of obviously an Italian accent, but like he'd be. Well, Matt, our other flatmates say it's like piratey, but to me it's sort of like being Cockney or something. I don't know what it was. He'd go, I'm going to go meet my Italian mates.
Mate, you're right, matey.
He's a bit boring, actually.
He was,
but non-ironically. And he always used to, like, he read quite, dense literature, I guess, like classics and stuff like that. And like, so he was good at English, but it'd be like old words. Like he'd never say because, he'd say due to the fact.
Yeah, I think he was reading like books that were probably like written Latin and then translated to English like 100 years ago.
I remember we were watching like tennis, like Wimbledon, just in the living room, and he went, "That was manifestly out." Anyway, when he was leaving after a year of great bonding, all of us were in the room. You two got up to hug him, or just giving out hugs, and I don't know I can't remember what I did. I had to like push a boner down to hug him, and I was like, everybody should all see, and well,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it worked. I think I probably had it tucked in, the old tuck in.
Tuck in,
and you.
Would that be your method at school? We all tuck in.
Yeah, but then you sometimes have it little.
See, if I got one at the end of the day, mine would be end of a class, start packing away with a bag on my lap.
You know what's weird? When people show you, I do the bag thing as well. When people show you their penis, have you ever had that? They think it's dead funny.
Our friend Ronnie.
Yeah, do you think those people are all like sex pests now?
Yeah.
Look at how I used to do. I remember someone showing me that when they had it tucked in. But
it is weird.
Yeah, and can I name it? Our friend from uni that's called Tom Zanesh.
Oh yeah, that's another one who likes to flash.
Yeah, like I was just in his flat and he he does it by like, hey, look over here, and then you'll really like he'll make you look at something else, and then you'll realise he's just got his balls.
Yeah, I was on a video chat with him once, and He went, "Oh, I'll be back in 1 minute," and he left the shot, and he just came back on completely naked. It is a funny bit, like when you say it.
It's funny.
But I don't know what it's really for.
I guess it's acceptable between two men because there's not like a sexual predator thing going on.
Yeah,
maybe, but if you're friends already, but I don't know if that's good. I mean, it's fine. I'm not traumatized by it at all, but
no.
Just don't. I'm quite private about my privates. Yeah. That's why they call them privates. Are you going for a shot in the dark?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's time for a shot in the dark.
Yeah.
And play with Sting.
I imagine it was played.
Cool.
Post-production.
yeah.
And if it wasn't...
Sorry, man. I feel so bad, man, honestly.
Okay, shot in the dark, guys. Question number 1, Eric.
Yeah.
How long was the longest prison sentence ever handed out?
I reckon it's a lot. Obviously, more than a lifetime because they sometimes you hear like, "Oh, he got 50 life sentences" or something like that. Is it in years or is it in like so many life sentences?
It's in years.
I'm gonna say someone killed like 100 people and got 100 life sentences or something. Oh no, you won't get a life sentence. I'm gonna go 1,000 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Thailand.
Yeah.
A 141,078-year prison sentence.
You're not getting out of that. Even if medical
was
science
given
prevails.
someone who defrauded 16,000 people out of a total of $204
after 6 months.
million US dollars. She was released from prison after serving 8 years.
What the fuck?
Good behaviour, isn't it?
Yeah,
good behaviour.
Fair, good behaviour. That's a massive reduction.
Huge.
Like, say if you scale that down, say was it a she? Did I just make that?
Yeah, it was Mrs. Chamoy Fipiasa.
If she got like 10 years, that means she would have been out after like 5 minutes.
Yeah. That was crazy. Yeah. But she must have been really good.
Yeah.
This one's a bit of you.
What?
By the start of the 2020-2021 season,
yeah,
in total, how many goals have Manchester United scored in all competitive league games in their entire history? You know this one.
I mean, that's so crazy.
You'll know this one, though. You'll know it.
Okay, let's say it's about 100 years, even though it's more than that. I imagine they mean Football League rather than Premier League, because obviously Premier League's only been since 1990.
Yeah, just as in all competitive league games.
I'm going to say 100 years of scoring about 80 goals a season, which is probably an overestimate. Not 80 goals a season. Oh, no, maybe. 8,000?
You know what? You're not far off.
Yeah.
8,157.
That's a mint guess. That's actually a
really good guess.
That wasn't a shot in the dark. I used logic there.
That's a really good guess.
Yeah.
So that's saying really a lot more. Which country has the highest proportion of atheists?
Oh, okay. Well, the United States of I don't give a fuck. No, it's not America. I just wanted to say United States or something.
And I'll tell you now, it's not Belarus.
Is it not? Okay, 100. Which country has the highest proportion of a? Imagine if it was like the Vatican or something, and it'd be like, well, yeah, the opposite of what you'd think. I'm gonna go. Who hates God? I'm gonna go one of the sort of Scandinavian countries. I'm gonna go Denmark.
Okay, it's actually China. Largely due to the fact that religion was oppressed under Chairman Mao.
Oh, fair play to Mao.
Fair play to him. Out of every 10 babies born in Europe...
Did it say the percentage of atheists, or did it?
No, it just says...
Oh, cheers, shot in the dark for giving us good answers.
Just says what I've read to you there.
Yeah.
Out of every 100 babies born in Europe,
yeah,
how many are conceived in an IKEA bed?
Oh. $30.
It's actually only 10.
Oh, right, fair play.
That's, still
that's quite a lot. Yeah.
Quite a lot.
A lot of them are conceived on a fucking IKEA table, though, aren't they? People shagging. Yeah. IKEA kitchen side.
Set of drawers.
Yeah. Just because it's not on the bed.
It's all bloody IKEA.
Yeah.
When you lose weight, where does the weight actually go?
Oh.
Whoa. That's like philosophical from Shot in the Dark, isn't it?
That is actually spinning me out.
Where does it go?
Well, doesn't it just get...
Where's it go?
It's excreted through, like it's like you're taking in less calories. You're taking less calories than you consume.
Yeah.
So your body takes... So your blood takes... Your blood takes more shit from your body. Right? Not more shit, like more, it takes you... nutrients and that from your fat reserves.
Yeah, but where does the weight actually go?
I'm just trying to work it out, mate. So it goes into your blood, basically, and then cells get it. I reckon you breathe it out.
He's bloody spot on.
Yes.
The majority of fat burned is converted into carbon dioxide and breathed out of your body. Carbon dioxide is heavier than the air you breathe in.
Biology, man.
So carbon dioxide is fat, according to it.
And we're going to take a large exhale after another great week of podcasting.
Yeah. Have you got... Yeah, I think wrap it up. Anything you want to say?
Supermarket Ken, big shout out to him. Yeah. What are you interested in? What are you like?
Well, let's find out next week.
You're interested in your Marvel and that, aren't you?
Yeah, movies and such. I've seen every movie known to man.
And I'm interested in like my footy and that. We actually don't have much in common.
Nah, should we quit again?
What's in the middle of our Venn diagram?
That annoys me. Vinnie Jones films.
You know when people are like the Venn diagram of what doesn't have much in it. They mean the middle of the Venn diagram. The Venn diagram's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, imagine that Venn diagram of people who like burgers and people who are cannibals.
Yeah.
That's not going to have a lot in it.
Imagine that Venn diagram of people who like burgers and people who don't like burgers.
Yeah.
That's not going to have a lot in it.
But it will, because they'll still have all of them
They'll still have everyone.
It's just
There'll just be no crossover.
Yeah. Pussies, man. Maths is something we share.
Yeah.
Be more mathematical.
We'll be more mathematical next week. Leave your favourite quadratic equations down below. And fuck us.
We had a phase of going through those maths challenges every day.
We did, yeah.
That was actually quite fun. And we
that logic, what was it? What we called cross numbers.
That was good. That was good.
That took us fucking ages there.
You had to solve little problems, little equations and stuff.
Remember when we were really dumb on that one though, and we had to sleep on it so we could figure it out?
And was it really? I do remember that. And then was it just easy at the end?
It was something like where I don't even remember what it was.
We'll do one of them for the Patreon one time.
Yeah, we'll do one of them for the Patreon.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure out something for next week. I'll find out what Joe's interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pussy mainly, though, isn't it?
Yeah. And tits.
Yeah. And
love boobs.
And he's actually quite a nice fellow, music and stuff like that.
Yeah. And like sucking on nipples and that.
Maybe we should do Mr. and Mrs. with each other, but then he would ref it. Do we actually know that much about each other? I think we do, to be fair.
We could get Schofield in.
Yeah, we could get a guest in to do it, though. Probably not Schofield.
I reckon we should try for Schofield first.
I reckon he's dead expensive. How much do you reckon it is to book? Do it for free? I guess he's got such a big draw. You ask enough
people, you just keep asking people, will you come on our podcast? Yeah. Like, Schofield, Dermot O'Diddley.
Yeah.
Alison Hammond.
Yeah.
I'm thinking mostly people who've done this morning.
Yeah.
Ask all them, all that crew. Eamon, Ruth, get Ruth. And I don't really want Ruth on. I'll have Eamon on.
You don't like Ruth?
I don't really know much of Ruth. I mostly see Eamon.
That's why it should be good to get on with
the other people
see the other side.
Story.
Yeah.
But if we ask enough of them, one of them, I reckon, would do it.
I don't think that's how it works. It does make it. Obviously, it's more likely the more lottery tickets you buy, but they are lottery tickets. It's like buying 5 lottery tickets. Still,
I'm going to email Dermot O'Diddley.
Yeah.
You ask Philip Schofield.
I don't have any ins. We don't have any ins.
We'll see you next week.
We're just going to go straight to spam.
We'll see you next week with one of them. Right, I think it's Dermot O'Diddley at gmail.com.
All right, see you in a bit.
See you later.